Hello my fellow readers, today I'm going to be opening up a very late FairyLoot. This box, I think, was this the March one? Where am I up to? Anyway, it was very delayed. It got delayed for quite a long time. I think they were waiting for one of the books to come in, so it was delayed, and now I think everything is off, so I have no idea. I think even though it's May now, April is just shipping out or hasn't shipped out yet. I don't know what's going on, but everything's late, so I'm thinking this is March, even though it's May. There we go. And again, this is the adult and YA book-only box, so I get both books, but nothing else. Alright, and now to see what we got and which is which, because I never know until I open it which part is where. Alright, so number one. Oh, this has got to be teen, because this is the, or YA, because I recognize the book. This is The Tempest of Tea, which actually has a very purple and person cover for the regular edition. I've seen it everywhere. We have it at the library. It's a whole thing. But this is the FairyLoot edition. So nothing under the cover, but this is the naked book. Very lovely. Inside out. And onto the back. Let's see if there's anything else before I move on to reading the synopsis, just in case you have not heard of it. There is a little letter from the author printed inside the book. Oh, and there's a map. Alright, now, since it's been forever... Oh, I just noticed. They don't have a synopsis, like, written on the book parts. It's just... Look, at neither flap has it. It's just artwork. What am I going to do? Do they have a synopsis inside? No, it just goes right into it. How could they do this to me? Because I cannot remember for the life of me what this is about, so I'll just read the little about the box card. So here we go. The other problem I have with this is that most of this is just a very quick blurb, and then the rest is about the edition itself. It's not really about the book, and I kind of wish I had the synopsis because I cannot remember what this book is about. I think it's kind of like heisty, but I don't remember. Well, yeah, it's got to be, because it is the March 2024 crate, and it's Heists and Hustles. And A Tempest of Tea. Our featured book of the month is A Tempest of Tea by Husfa Faisal. I think I said that right. If not, I'm sorry. Set in a rich reimagining of 1920s London, our main character and her fellow misfits navigate their way through a tangled web of heists and conspiracies in a dark vampire underworld. Get ready for an enemies-to-lovers romance, secret vampire societies, and, of course, tea. So, I didn't realize there were vampires in this book. I remember the heist and, like, the whole society thing, but I did not remember there was vampires. So, I'm definitely going to check it out. I own the book now. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has an exclusive redesigned cover by Rosie Thorns 88, digitally sprayed 4 edges, with art by Rosie Thorns 88, solid sprayed edges on top and bottom, a foil design on the hardcover by Blanca Design, artwork on the end papers by Rosie Thorns 88, bonus content, and a digitally signed author letter bound into the book. So, there you have it, the March YA was A Tempest of Tea. Now, I'm guessing that since this was so delayed, I will also be getting April soon. I can't remember if it's shipped out or not yet, so don't be surprised if very quickly I'm opening another one, because that's what happens if something gets delayed and then they're fulfilling their normal orders. And I'm like, I don't know when May is going to go, but I still got to get April's first. And then for the adult book, it already looks beautiful. I also think I saw a spoiler, not like a spoiler, but one of the themes, I don't remember if it's April or May, I think it's April, is cottagecore for the adult one. And I think I know what the book is, and I already have the book on order, so I don't know, maybe I'll compare the two editions, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be The Honey Witch. But anyway, moving on. This one is a book that I've already read, and I've talked about it, and I'm kind of excited to get to own this as a special edition because I really enjoyed this book. I listened to the arc of the audiobook, and I liked it very, very much. And it is, without further delay, A Feather So Black by Lara Celine, who I think wrote well, I think it was going to be a series, but it ended up getting cut short, so it was more like a duology that I feel like I reviewed on this channel. I know I can't remember the name of it, but if I see it in here, I think it was like an amber... something about amber and dusk, I think. Anyway, I'll look inside and see if it mentions it, but look at this beautiful cover. This, of course, has fairy tale backgrounds. I'm trying to remember if it was the Seven Swans story, I think, but anyway, it's lovely. Inside, ooh, oh, we've got, okay, we got much to show because there's a reversible cover for this one. All right, hold on. Naked book. And again, beautiful, beautiful edges. And then inside, artwork. They're both the same. So again, I don't need to read this one because I've already read it. There's the signed part inside. And also the letter inside. And then it just goes right in. Okay. I'm gonna hop back. I was hoping it'd have like the other works. Maybe in and about the author. Ooh, what is exciting is in the back of this one. It says, the story continues, A Crown So Silver, Book 2 of the Fair Folk. Keep reading for a sneak peek. So that is exciting. I will definitely read that part because it definitely had the potential to move forward, and now I know that it does. And just still also wanted to see. So it doesn't mention the YA series, but this is her adult debut. So... okay, I guess. If you want to know, just look up Lara Celine and you'll find out what the books were. Or check back, because I'm pretty sure I did talk about them before. Here is the other side of the cover. It's very glossy. Nice. Here it is, Amber and Dusk. So yes, I had both the words, but not how they went together. It's in the hidden about the author on the actual book part. Okay, good to know. And I will read the synopsis for this one, even though I could probably still just talk about it. It has been a while, so let's go. A Feather So Black is a sizzling fantasy romance set in a world of perilous magic and moonlit forests, spinning a seductive tale of a changeling princess, her cursed sister, and dangerous Fae Lord she must defeat to save her family. In a kingdom where magic has been lost, Fia is a rare changeling. She was left behind by the wicked fair folk when they stole the High Queen's daughter. How did we say that? Ayla? I think it was Ayla. When a hidden gate to the world of the fair folk is discovered, Fia is tasked by the High Queen to retrieve Ayla and break her curse. But she doesn't go alone. With her is Prince Rogan, Ayla's betrothed, and Fia's childhood best friend. As the two journey into a world where magic winds through the roots of the trees and beauty can be a deadly illusion, Fia's mission is complicated by her feelings for the prince and her unexpected attraction to the dark-hearted Fae Lord Ayla, holding Ayla captive. Arian might be... I'm pretty sure it was Arian. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, is it Arian? I don't remember now. might be more monster than man, but he seems to understand Fia in a way no one ever has. So this is kind of a story that, one, it's a changeling story, and she was delivered to this kingdom from the fair folk. But they've always treated her as a daughter, but at the same time she always feels below their actual birth daughter, and like she has to go and retrieve her because she feels guilty for taking over. So even though the king and queen have sort of raised her as their other daughter, so they acknowledge their birth daughter, but also they kind of acknowledge Fia. There's also complicated stuff going there. And so she's more than willing to go into the land to retrieve Ayla. At the same time, from the time they were little, she and Rogan were like best friends, and there was kind of a first love happening there. But when she, well, not when she, when he got betrothed to Ayla, or she realized the betrothal, I don't remember which it was at this point, there was obviously a breaking there that damaged the friendship and the whole relationship in general between the two. And so even now when they're traveling together, they're like attracted to each other, but also can't really be together because he doesn't belong to her, he belongs to her sister. And then complicating matters further is the person that's supposed to be the villain, but she finds herself kind of attracted to. And it was great. It was great and very fantastical and fairy tale-esque, and I would recommend this one. I did talk about it very quickly when I did my quarterly review, and I saw it on there, and I do think this is a worthwhile pickup. I like this cover, but I like the original US release as well, where it like is the head of a swan. It's lovely. So if you like fairy tale retellings and you like that fantastical world, and also if you like fairy stories, you know, where fairy kingdom is a big part of it, then I think that you would also like A Feather So Black. I would highly recommend this one. Again, I won't be probably doing a separate review of it because now I've talked about it twice, but it is very, very well worth a read. And I like this one very much, and I'm very excited to have a nice hardcover copy of it. Before I sign off on the video, I will just read quickly what the little postcard says, which also says Swan Lake here, which again is also part of that whole background story. So our featured book of the month is A Feather So Black by Lyra Celine. Discover a hidden gate to the Fae realm and join Fia, a changeling turned spy, in her efforts to bring back a stolen princess who is cursed to turn into a swan by day. Everything is made more complicated by an accompanying prince and a gradually growing suspicion that the truth of her mission may be different than it seemed. And for this FairyLoot exclusive edition, it has an exclusive redesigned cover by After Blossom Art, an alternative colorway of the trade version, and I think this is the UK cover edition, is that reversed side of this. On the reverse dust jacket, digitally sprayed edges on all three edges by After Blossom Art, artwork on the end papers by After Blossom Art, a design with a foil on the hardcover by Blanca Design, bonus content, author letter bound into the book, and a digital signature. So that's everything that's included with the book-only box. And really, I get these for the beautiful editions of the book. And this is gorgeous. I think this side artwork the best with the black swan. Anyway, that is it for this video. Until next time, bye.